Hey guys, Jano Zero. I got a box from Taylor Brands LLC, as you can see here. And according to the packing slip, it has a 4.6-inch diamond dust sharpener and a 18-inch machete that they had sent to me. They sent this to me for me to use around here and do a review to let everybody know what it's all about. And I had mentioned to them that I'm not easy on any of my tools at all. I don't take it easy on them. I put them to the test and I use them for what they're supposed to be used for. And and I also told them that if they did not feel like this particular machete would hold up to some serious use, then don't bother sending it to me, because I was not going to give a dishonest review or give it a good review just because they sent me something. I will always be honest with my viewers. So, having said that, let's see what it's all about here. I'm assuming that this is the same kind of box that it would come in if you was to buy one. It would come like this. So let's see what it's all about here. Get a first impression. Bubble paper. This must be the diamond sharpener. I'll do a separate video on that. And here is the machete. It's called a Schrade Outback, and it comes in this the bubble paper, the bubble wrap type package here. Not a huge fan of the bubble packaging, but it is what it is. It feels pretty heavy, and pretty good first impression, I would say. There's the sheath on the back, but let me say, give me a second here to get this out of the package, and we'll see what we got here. So, alrighty, we got the pack opened up here. The machete itself, you can see right there, it's got on the blade the Schrade Outback. Polymer handle. I don't know if it's a full tang or not. I'm assuming that it is. The polymer handle. It's got a knuckle protector. Feels like it's about 2 pounds, 18-inch blade. It has a decent edge on it right out of the package here. It's not super crazy sharp, but it feels like it's definitely pretty sharp. I like the way the blade is shaped, heavy on the end, narrow at the base, just like a machete should be. And the sheath that comes with it it's a polymer sheath, it's molded. Got a belt clip on it and a release here. Well, not quite sure what that's all about, but there it is in the sheath, hanging on your belt. So far, I like it. So far, I like it. Like I say, the whole thing is about 2 pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds. It's got a hole up here for a lanyard, but I won't put a lanyard on it. And like I say, it's pretty well balanced and it feels good in your hand. The handle on it's pretty big and pretty wide. If you've got a big hand, and it should be a pretty comfortable handle for you. And like I say, it's got the knuckle brace here. Not quite sure about it. It's probably more for looking at but it seems to be pretty stout. Okay, well, let's get out and get some going here on it and see how well it's built. Looks like the blade is about 1/8 of an inch or so thick. It's pretty solid, pretty sturdy, pretty stout. So let's go put it to some use and see what's going on with it. Alrighty, we got a pretty good little patch of multiflora rose right here. So if I was looking to clear a path through that or to clear that out for a campsite for the evening, let's see how well it chops. I wanted to clear this area out anyway because I'm going to make this a tater patch in the spring. So we will see how well this works. Just to give you an idea, this multiflora rose is pretty tough stuff, and that's the piece that I just hacked through right there. It is pretty sharp. It is pretty well balanced. This handle's kind of getting in the way, but if you got a glove on, or once you get used to it, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So, it's chopping pretty good. Chopping pretty good. Looking at the edge, I haven't rolled the blade any. I haven't rolled the edge any. Chopping through this big stuff yet, so pretty good steel, pretty good edge. That was a pretty big piece right there. Well, there you go. Right out of the box. I haven't sharpened it or put an edge on it or anything. I have not dulled the edge that was on here. It still feels the same way. It hasn't rolled. Even chopping through this big tough multiflora rose. This stuff's pretty tough, pretty gnarly. I would say, so far I like it. So far I'm impressed. It seems to be cutting just fine. Seems to be cutting just fine as I hoped it would. So, let me get out of here. So, as far as a chopping out on the trail, chopping a path, clearing a brush site for camping, so far it wins. Let's go do some more tests on it. Alrighty guys, so far our Schrade Outback machete is holding up pretty good. We just did some chopping with it. And now something else that I feel that a machete should do is, especially if you're out and about in a camping or a survival or backpacking situation, this, in my opinion, is a tool. Not just a big old knife, it's a tool. It should help me do what I need to get done out and about. So let's try to make some feather sticks for fire starting. Today's a nasty, rainy, crappy day. So let's see how well, in order to do this, I'm going to hold this part of the blade with this hand and hold the handle with this hand, and I'm going to draw it towards me like this. And we are going to make some tinder and some kindling that should be in the dry part of this wood inside here. And this is elm, so it's pretty tough stuff. Not too bad. It's not doing too bad. Like I said, I didn't probably choose the right kind of wood for this. Elm. But, like I said, I want to make sure that we give it a good test on how it's going to hold up and how it's going to work. And it seems to be making pretty decent shavings. Now, like I say, this is just with the edge that came right out of the box, and it's been chopping. I've been chopping with it. I don't see that the blade has been rolled, and I'm quite sure before you take it out and use it, you're going to put your own edge on it. But with just this out of the box edge that's on here, it is making me a pretty good little pile of shavings here that I would have for fire starting material. I think those are close to feather sticks. So there you go. It's pretty comfortable to use it like this. It's pretty well balanced. And like I say, still using the factory edge that came with it. And it seems to be holding up pretty good. Pretty stout. And I still don't see any spaces on the blade that are rolled or have been dulled any by any of the use that I've been using on it. So, quick little pile of shavings. So far so good. Alrighty, well, there's that part. My little pile of shavings. So far it has helped me clear a spot to camp, and it has helped me get fire starter material. So let's go do one more thing. I want to put it to another test real quick. I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, one last thing that I want to try out with this machete blade is this is a big hunk of beech off of my firewood pile. And not only is beech a hardwood, but you see that ice coming off of it? This is also wet and frozen. And we're going to see how well this thing holds up to doing a little bit of batoning. Because if we were, in the field and we were counting on this as a tool to keep us going, and we need big wood for the fire, then this is part of what we will be doing. So let's see how well it's going to hold up. That sucker's tough. Look at that. Splits it right off. Let's do another one. Well, it is definitely splitting off pieces of this beech wood here. And beech, like I say, beech is a hard wood. It's not an easy wood to work with. Sometimes this is necessary to take a big piece of wet wood and you baton out those pieces in the middle that are dry. Just like that. And you take these other ones here like this. And you get you some tinder. This thing is holding up pretty good. I don't know how well it'll be able to pick up the edge. But it's not, the edge hasn't been rolled over. And it still has a decent edge on it. And this was right out of the box, y'all. I haven't done anything to this. All in all, I like it. All in all, I think I would recommend this as a good tool for outdoors, hiking, camping. Have it with your bug out gear because it's holding up pretty good. It's holding up pretty good. I mean, the handle is holding up really well. A lot of times when you're batoning and really beating on stuff, these plastic handles will split, but this one here has held it up really well. Especially, like I say, using it for this big stuff. So I would give this Schrade Outback Machete, I would give it probably a 9 out of 10. I'm not quite sure about this part of the handle. It's whenever you're swinging it, it's bumping against your pinky, and it's just, I don't really know why it's there. Maybe just for design and looks. But other than that, I really like it. It's got a nice blade. It's stout. It's thick. I will continue to put this to the test. If I have any troubles with it, I will let you guys know. But as it stands right now, I've been using it for the better part of the afternoon here, making this video, chopping stuff up with it, batoning this big piece of beech wood. And it seems like it's going to be a workhorse, which is what I like. It's going to be a workhorse. So there you have it, y'all. I'll put in the description box a little bit more information about it, the product number right here on the blade, SCMACH18, and a link to the Taylor website. And yep, I think I like it, guys. I think I like it. Let's try this here. A little bit of bashing on the point, see what happens. Nothing happened. It took it. So there you have it, y'all. I would recommend this machete. Like I say, so far it looks like it's going to be a workhorse. I am going to definitely be using this, clearing out some more brush, and I may just keep it out here by my fire pit here where I cook to use as my everyday batoning. If I have any issues, I will let you know. As it stands right now, I don't foresee having any issues with it because it's really well built. So like I say, y'all, I give it a 9 out of 10. I'll put links in the description box. Thanks for watching. Check them out. Y'all have a great day. God bless in the end. Buzz, buzz, the end.